How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Universal Studios Florida with another General Parks update, particularly what's going on over there with Vaillain-Con, Minion Blast, and all of the Minion Land updates. So with all that being said, guys, we're gonna go on in, check out these updates, get inside the park, and see what's going on around the resort. Let's go. Heading inside, it looks a little overcast down there across the midway and over Minion Mayhem and Rip Red Rocket, so hopefully it doesn't rain on us today. Either way, we'll find enough to do and have a great day inside of the park. Universal out here promoting their own app, so you can scan this QR code right off the video and download the official Universal Orlando app. Here on the main gate, the turnstiles are still under their refurbishment, and if you look, since their last update about a week ago, the entire cover is now gone. They have since done this turnstile entrance. I don't remember it, being completely demolished on this side when they were redoing this half, but this half is now open, and that half has been since destroyed as they're redoing it just like they did on this side. Now I just love how spacious the turnstile entrance now is. It just feels a lot nicer and cleaner as you walk through as a first impression into the park. Now new today actually is that the food stand out here in front of the Minion Land marquee just recently added is actually open. So you can go up to this food stand. Now definitely a lot of themed food items, adding to the whole movie theme that they've got going on here. You've got the different sections on the menu. You got starring roles, supporting cast, and craft services. So definitely great to have another food offering here in the park to try out. So today's date is June 5th, so definitely the summer crowds have arrived. Let's check out some of these wait times. You've got a 30-minute wait for Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, not too bad. 35 for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. Then you got a 30 for Kang and Kodo's Twirl and Hurl. A 35-minute wait for Men in Black Alien Attack, 40 for The Simpsons. You got 15 for Ollivanders, not too abnormal. 60 for Escape from Gringotts. 65 for Fast and Furious Supercharged. Only a 10-minute wait for Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. 45 for Revenge of the Mummy, so not terrible. It is about 2 o'clock right now, which is normally when the park sees its busiest. So honestly, not too bad. However, it is a Monday. And now new since our last update to the park is that the construction walls actually around the entrance marquee into Minion Land have since been removed. So now you can get all close up and personal with the Minions and their sign into their land. I definitely see a lot of people coming in and taking their pictures with this new entrance marquee. Coming down the street now into Minion Land, we got a massive update for Vaillain-Con. It is that the construction walls around the main entrance to the attraction, not here, a little farther down, but the main construction walls have been pushed back and we can get all up close and personal with the front of the new attraction. Let's take a look. And now I'm standing currently in what used to be the queue to the Shrek attraction right before you would enter into the first pre-show for that attraction. But if you look behind me, there doesn't seem to be any area for like stanchions or ropes for a queue. It actually looks like they've kind of turned what used to be the entrance into the pre-show into another side entrance into Evil Stuff, the new gift shop for the attraction, which I will show off the update on that in just a minute. But I mean, on the ground they still have spots where they could set up stanchion poles for a queue, but it doesn't look like they will do that. Instead, you can just come up here, run up in personal with the building without needing to stand in line for the ride. Oh, hello. These pigeons were literally right behind me when I was recording. Now this is what I was talking about. Right over here on these double doors is actually where you used to enter the Shrek 4D attraction, but it looks like it's just going to be another entrance into the exit gift shop to the attraction Evil Stuff, which makes me wonder that the gift shop might be quite spacious and actually pretty large compared to what it used to be when it was the old souvenir shop for Shrek. And now coming along to this side, they still have this street closed off. Not much has changed here, but you can see that they have pushed back the construction walls a bit, and nice to see that not much has changed since when it was Shrek. You still got like the stucco studio colors there, but then over here, one of the signs for Vaillain-Con is present in the window. And now that is about it on the Vaillain-Con construction update. So let's take a stroll down here and check out what's going on this street with the Minion Cafe. Let's go. Right over here, we got a new sign on the Bake My Day bakery shop. And then heading farther down the street, they are actually currently adding the windows on the second floor of the new dining experiences. Definitely love the progress being made here. Really cool. Now just sitting over here on the benches and tables that they have set up really takes me back to Vaillain-Con when I just sat outside for hours on end watching that thing get built. Taking me back just to those times. A much simpler time indeed. Now a lot of great progress happening over here on Vaillain-Con and the Minions Cafe, but now I want to kind of steer away from Minion Land and go check out a few of the other updates. We're gonna go on over now and check out the Jurassic Park tribute store, which I have already shown off in its own video, so definitely go and check that out. But I wanted to pop in again, see what crowd levels look like now that it has been open for a week or so, and then go from there. Let's head on to that side of the park now. And now we've made it to the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary tribute store. Let's head right on inside. Definitely a lot more spacious and room to move around than when we came on the first day about a week ago, which is, you know, expected. There wasn't a line outside to get inside or anything. I already showed off some of this merch, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but here's the official 30th anniversary tee, and then they also have a hat right down here, a baseball hat. Pretty cool. Now it does look like on the Triceratops outside of the tribute store they added a sign letting guests know that it is in fact a replica, not the actual one used in the making of the film. Coming over here into KidZone, or what used to be KidZone, I should say, you got the construction walls surrounding what will become, presumably, a DreamWorks KidZone area in the very near future. But first, let's check out what's going on with ET, because they do have the queue rerouted as they refurbish the front facade to the attraction. But don't worry, the ride is still open, so let's go check it out. It's very interesting because this is the room where you tell them your name. They have this gate now dividing Express from Standby. Right side Express, left side Standby. Then you come through here. This is the back of pre-show room. But you come back out here, you got more construction walls on the left. But yeah, that's how they're doing things currently while they work on the KidZone construction. Very interesting indeed. And over here by this water fountain, there is a crack in the construction wall, which allows us to look right into the construction zone.
Go to deeply. Hurry.
E.T. go home. Goodbye to Nick, Patty, Fred, like a case, Alice.
Alright, and now here's your construction update on what has happened to the Fear Factor live stage since we last covered it. Here you go. In other news, out here in front of the exit to Supercharged, they've got some hot rods and cars on display from Fast 10. And now if you remember, the water was drained about halfway as they did some work on the platform where they shoot up the water for the nighttime shows that they normally do out here. But it looks like the work has concluded and the water has been filled back up to its max height, meaning that we could be getting a new nighttime show in the near future. That would be just amazing, because I think every major park in Florida needs their own nighttime show to compete with Disney. Because you can't let Disney win them all, right? I mean, over at Island, they do have the Hogwarts show, which is currently closed, I believe, just for set enhancements and refurbishment, but nothing now over at Universal Studios Florida, and currently nothing at Island until they get the show back up and running. So hopefully we'll get both parks back to having regularly scheduled nighttime shows very soon. Interestingly enough, the back of Vaillain-Con still says Stage 40 as opposed to Soundstage V on the front, but for how much longer? Alright, and now I'm coming to you from Islands of Adventure to check out what's going on over here. Now, not nearly as much is happening on this side of the resort as over there at Universal Studios, but I just wanted to come in, pop in just for a little bit and check out the one or two updates that are happening around here. So let's go start on over in the Lost Continent, and I will show you what's going on here at Islands of Adventure. First up, of course, gotta check out some of these wait times. You got the Seuss Trolley Train at 15 minutes, the Cat in the Hat at 15 as well, Incredible Hulk 15, Velocicoaster at 40, Hagrid's, oh, there he goes, Doctor Doom at 10, Spider-Man 15, Skull Island 25. So, not as awful on this side, I don't think. I mean, you got 55 there for the Hogwarts Express. Oh, there it is, Hagrid at 80. So, yeah, aside from Hagrid and the Hogwarts Express, not as bad on this side as over on the studios side. But then again, it is later in the day. The park closes in only about 2 hours. So, you know, well, I completely forgot, but over here in front of the Seuss Landing sign, this whole area, which was walled off for a refurbishment before, has now opened back up. I forgot how spacious and large this area was. Nice to have it back in guest view, though. Heading into the Lost Continent now, there are a few things that I want to do as far as checking on what is going on with Poseidon. So let's take a look. Over here, nothing really has changed on the Poseidon's Fury facade. However, they have removed the sign to the attraction. You can still kind of see it if you look close enough, but let's take a look on this side now. Yeah, they've literally just like removed it or put rockwork over it. You can still see down here it says Escape from the Lost City. That has not changed, but right here, very interesting. I mean, I'm glad that they removed that sign, as well as the one up here on the marquee, which was removed the day the attraction closed. And then some tables have been added, it looks like, out here in front of the wall to the attraction. Let's take a look over now. And yep, just as I suspected, the water has been drained. The fog, which was turned on for several days after it closed, seems to have been turned off by now. And yeah, definitely sad to see. This is one attraction that will be missed. I absolutely was a massive fan of it since the first time I saw it, so sad to see it go, but hopefully the replacement will be good. And now a few days ago, they actually still had, believe it or not, the final tour t-shirts from the show's last day. It doesn't seem like they have them anymore in the Treasures of Poseidon gift shop over here right to the left side of the attraction. Maybe they'll get more in stock, or maybe they're gone for good. I don't know. They were date specific, like they had the actual date on it, May 9th. So I don't know why they kept selling them afterwards, but if they're gone, I mean, they must be gone. But last time I checked, they had every size in stock still. And it doesn't seem like they have any inside of the store either. So if you were lucky enough to get one of the t-shirts, then hold on to it forever, because it doesn't look like they'll be getting any more. Now a real quick update over here at the Jurassic World Velocicoaster. It does look like they have actually updated the test seat. Now they have put some green hedge walls around it, which kind of promotes it more as an actual test seat and not so much a photo op, which is a great move on Universal in my opinion. I definitely think that that was the best possible thing they could have done, and I hope they do it on more of their attractions very soon. And look what's back open after all this time. Me Ship the Olive, after its extended refurbishment, is back open. It's been a very long time since I've been able to stand up here, still offering some of the best views of the entire park. And just a chill place to come and, you know, get away from the crowds, as you can see. Definitely love it up here. I used to spend a lot of time here as a kid, up here on the top overlooking the park. But anyway guys, that's going to do it from this general park update around Universal Orlando. Of course, if you are new around, be sure to like and subscribe down below. You can hear Velocicoaster going behind me. I did not get to ride that today, unfortunately. The line was too long, but we will definitely be back later this week for another Jurassic Day. That is right, we are bringing back Jurassic Day. We did it about a year or two ago, when Universal did the Jurassic World tribute store over at Universal Studios Florida, and then also to celebrate the opening of Velocicoaster. But we are bringing it back. We are doing another Jurassic Day for the 30th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park film. That will be June 11th. I will be seeing the movie at Universal Cinemark on June 9th and June 11th. I think I'm gonna film the video on June 9th just so that I can get the video out on June 11th, which will be the actual anniversary of the film. But it will basically consist of us coming to the park, spending as much time in Jurassic Park, riding Velocicoaster, doing the Raptor encounter, riding River Adventure, and then ending it, of course, with seeing the movie. Look forward to that, guys. I will try to get this video out before then, but if not, then you will know if this video came out after that. So I'm gonna head on out. Of course, if you're new around, be sure to like and subscribe down below. It really does help the channel out a ton. You guys have no idea. I will see you in the next one, guys. Keep twisting. I'm gonna make that my new slogan from now on. That was kind of cheesy. Thank you, Twisters, for all you do for us, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, but first, how could I forget? The ultimate splash battle. Gotta do this before I end the video. Oh no, but Popeye and Bluto's is closed. The water is all drained down there. Maybe I can fill it up like this. That'll take literally years. Alright guys, see you in the next one.